What up, what up, what up? Welcome to The Designated Driver. I am Marcus D. Wiley, and riding with me today. Listen, these are not ordinary people. These are my best friends. They riding in the car with me today. Let's see who's in the vehicle. Starting with the cat I met first in 1984. Corey Dominger Perry.
What up, what up?
Oh, he cool. He cool now. What's up? You all right?
C-boy. I'm cool.
This is Corey Perry. Corey is an educator. What you teach, Corey?
Medical terminology.
Medical terminology.
Health science.
Health science. I don't know nothing about it.
Is that science, Corey, and just another name
It's
so they can?
It's CTE.
Okay.
So they call it health science because it's midterm and then there's intro to health.
Where you learned this?
Because we all went to the same school.
TSU.
Oh, it was science at TSU, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a biology degree.
Correct. That just sounds like some real smart type stuff. Real smart.
Then my next best friend, met him also 1984. Maurice Anthony Johnson.
What up, peeps?
What up, Rhys? You all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing good.
Now, Rhys, you graduated TSU, and what do you do for a living?
Transportation engineer.
Transportation engineer. You've been on your job how long?
22 years.
20. Keelan, he been on that 22
Boy, I got a
years.
401.
Got a 401
K.
KLMNOP.
Yeah.
This boy got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get back to that. My third best friend, who I met at Texas Southern University in 1993, Keelan Akil Farouk.
That's him.
That's you. What's up?
Man, I'm glad to be here on time.
Yeah.
Kinda on time.
Now, we were worried because we knew out of everybody that
It was gonna be me.
it was going to be you.
I know. I was trying my best to get here. I just thought about what you said. It's like this really, although we've been in the car, but this really our first time all in the car together.
This is our first time all in the car together.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be really. Now, Keelan, entrepreneur,
Yes,
never wanted to work for nobody.
I didn't.
Never. Since day one, he already knew. We're going to get into some of the things that you're doing, Kate, as we go. So tonight, y'all, brought y'all in here to ride with me on the Designated Driver podcast. Brought y'all in there because I'm trying to get into this social media thing. I'm trying.
Gotcha.
It's been hard for me. Although I am, what they call it, is it verified? I've been verified on Instagram.
Verified?
Yeah, y'all got the blue check by me.
The check.
Y'all got the check by me. Yeah.
I ain't got no partners that's verified. That's live.
Yeah. Now watch this, because that's one of my questions. I'm going to get to it later, though. I don't want to jump the gun because I got something for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better social media because I see it's not going anywhere.
Gotcha.
But there was some things about it that has, hindered me, slowed me down. And so today I want to look at how many of us have them. That's why I have my friends. So let me start with this.
First things first.
I put people in 3 boxes. I have best friends, good friends, and then there are people I know.
Okay.
Okay. Best friends, good friends, and people I know.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you all, outside of us, what do you consider everybody else that you hang with? And that's anybody. That's an open question. What do you consider everybody you hang with? Like, do you have boxes? Those are my boxes.
Right.
Do you have them?
So I'll just add, because it took us a long time to really take on the term best friends.
No doubt.
Because what I mean by that is like we just didn't want to say best friend. We knew what our relationship was like. This is my partner. I can look at him, best friend.
Yeah.
But me personally, like now for me, you have best friends, and then me personally, it's either business or an associate.
Gotcha.
Because you got to analyze what is a good friend.
What is a good friend?
And if I'm not dependent on nobody to do nothing good like that for me anymore, then you really in the associate, or business. Yeah, for me.
Yeah, Corey.
I have, best friends and then I have homies.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Homies would be somebody like Harvey.
Yeah.
He's our homie.
He our homie. Yeah. Day one.
I don't hang out with him.
Yeah.
But if we doing something as a,
Yeah. He would be considered a good friend in my bracket.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I got what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
That's really the only one. I mean, other than my bestest friend, my wife.
Yeah.
Right.
No doubt.
You know.
Yeah. Rhys.
Somewhat the same thing.
Okay.
Good friends, you know, some like some of Harvey. Jermaine probably be another best friend, even
No
though
doubt.
we're related.
For sure.
20 days apart. And then a lot of them, like I said, I guess business associate, co-worker types, you know,
Right.
your fantasy football group, you know.
Right.
Different educational background, co-workers and
Yeah.
that type of stuff. So you kind of put them in different boxes.
So we all married. I was in all of you guys' wedding.
Damn.
I was in everybody's wedding. Actually, I'm responsible for all y'all wives. But you ain't gotta give me no credit on that. A lot of y'all owe me money. But I'm not even tripping on that right now. Maybe we get to that later. Maybe we won't.
Right.
But I remember when I was getting married, my wife had, you know, two sisters. She had a bridesmaid and what they call matron of honor, maid of honor. So I had Corey and Rhys as my best men. And then she had her best friend, Nikki, and then I had Keelan. And then I was really out of friends at that moment. But my wife still had more people.
Right.
And so now I went to one of my good friends, Lo. Y'all all know Lo.
Yeah.
Went to my good friend, my first college roommate, Lo, boom.
Yeah.
And then my wife was like, I got another one. I was like, this is my wedding.
Right.
And you think in your wedding, you only want people that you can really borrow money from.
Right.
People who gonna take care of your kids if you die. You know, just
Right.
real
Right.
people that know your dirt, all that type of stuff.
Right.
So when she had one more person, you know, I reached out and got another dude. And do y'all know that dude ended up had an aggravated assault, had to go to prison.
Which one was that?
Well, I don't want to put his name out there. But,
Okay, well, after the show. My fault. I forgot we on the podcast.
No, you good. You good. You. Which one was that? Yeah. And so, and I'm using this because don't get me wrong, me and him still cool. I mean, but I'm just saying, you know, I value
Right.
my pecking order.
So this won't happen.
So this won't happen. I value the pecking order. So this won't happen. So let's jump into it. I want to know right now, how much time do you spend on social media a day? How much time do you spend a day on social media?
Oh, this is new for me
Okay.
because I got me a TikTok account.
Oh, what?
I
Are
know,
you 10?
I know.
I mean, what? You got a TikTok account?
I do too, though.
You got a TikTok? Oh my God.
Let me tell y'all why. Because now y'all acting older than what you all are.
No.
You have to understand TikTok, because see, you just thinking TikTok like a clock.
Dancing is it's
But
more than
it's more than that. Do you know? I find some of the, because I know here go the entrepreneur side. There are a lot of great chefs on TikTok.
Okay.
TikTok is not just for dance. I look at the recipes, and I do
Okay.
watch.
And they break it down.
They break it down, and some of it is so amazing. Y'all
I
gotta
thought
get
TikTok was in small increments of.
Yeah, it
That's why
is.
it's so-
That's
why
what's
it's so
great about
live.
it. I don't have to
You
look
ain't gotta
at you
sit there
talk
and
for an
listen
hour.
to an hour, just like
Yeah.
30 minutes. 15
Even less
minutes,
than
90
that.
minutes.
Sometimes it's 1 minute, and she just gave me all of the ingredients and showed me the final product, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to. It's
Rhys, did you have a TikTok account?
No, I do not.
Rhys, so you on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram.
okay.
How long you been on Instagram?
About a year. Got 18 followers now. I think your wife. Hit me up on it this week.
Okay,
I got
okay.
About 18.
Okay, so about average, how much time you spend on it a day?
I'm gonna say about an hour.
About an hour on social media a day.
About an hour.
I'm
Cool.
gonna say about 2 hours.
Are you sure? Because you was a part of the chat room back in the day. We don't want to get all the way into that business.
It was about 2 hours.
Okay, about 2 hours a day.
2 hours.
Now, Keelan, it's different for you because you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and I'm a night owl, so I hate I got to give context, but I feel guilty. But because my thoughts and everything happen at night, my
Yeah.
social media time is a little bit more, because I can literally say I'm like 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. Okay.
You know, because at night I can easily be on social media 3 hours
Wow.
throughout the night.
And you lose time. You lose track.
You will lose time.
On TikTok.
Man.
Not on TikTok. I hate that I got to distinguish which one I'm on.
Yeah.
But combined between.
But that's the new one. You got Facebook.
I'm just saying between.
Yeah, I'm talking about with them all. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever.
Yeah, I'm Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah. So you about 4 hours a day.
I'm about 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a lot.
You should be 4, but
Nah, I can't do it. Okay. Let me ask y'all this here. Do y'all follow me?
yes, I follow you.
Look at him. Look at
I
Rhys.
think I follow your son.
Wow.
I think I follow your son.
I follow you.
Okay, let me ask you this here. If y'all
Although
follow,
you don't run it, I follow you.
Yeah, right.
I'm looking at E's post. He gonna talk about wow, Corey.
Yeah.
And he's not even know. This is really what this conversation is about.
Because when you ask him about it, when you ask him about it, he's like, oh man, that's easy.
Do y'all follow me? We follow E.
Yeah.
okay, let me ask you this. Why y'all don't come to my shows? Watch this here. No, wait. Stop before you even answer. I've been a comedian since 2002, and I can literally, between the three of you all, I can count probably on both hands
Right.
the amount of shows that my friends
Legitimate reasons.
have been to. Why y'all don't come to my shows?
Well, number one, why pay when I got you right here?
Yeah. Slash.
Support.
Why pay when
I got you right. I call
What?
you.
Why would not? You act like I won't
Not
put you on
even
the
now.
wheel
I
call.
take that back. It's not why pay for me. It's more so. I just got off the phone with him an hour ago
right.
going over material.
Right.
Now he want me to come watch what he just told me he was going to do. Thanks for the show via phone.
Right?
This the part he don't realize.
Rhys, why you don't come see your boy?
I'm gonna say half the time I don't even know where you are.
Wow.
Cause I don't follow you.
Because
Like
you
that.
don't follow me.
Most of the time, my dad or mom will tell you, "Hey, you know Marcus doing such and such." I'm like, "He is." I don't know.
Right.
They know more about what you're doing than I do.
Slash, you gotta honestly. You said it at the beginning. We're best friends.
Yeah.
See, good friends come to your show.
Yeah. Now you ain't lying. Good friends do come to my shows.
Best friends communicate with you with serious stuff.
No doubt.
Your shows are serious, but
No, I know what you're saying. I'm with you.
yeah, it's like
Like I'm not offended or tripping that
I know.
y'all don't come to my show.
Yeah.
I'm sharing this with the audience though.
Right.
Because I'm trying to show the difference between a follower and a friend.
He called me up and said, "Rhys, how come you ain't come holler at me after the show?" I'm like, "You had a line out there."
you got a line of
Looked at
best
that, I'm like,
friends.
man, babe, let's go.
So y'all ain't standing no line to see your partner.
They don't fight through the commotion at a show, right? Yeah, I let them have it, and it look weak of us to try to be. These people really love you and want to see you right now, and I'm trying to ask you a question.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. Here's my thought. Social media filled a void that was missing in people's lives. This was just my opinion. I believe social media, it filled a void that was missing in people's lives. Here are some of the voids. Void of attention.
Okay,
I think social media gave folk attention.
definitely.
Folk that needed it, that wanted it.
That needed it. Yeah,
A voice. People wanted to be heard.
yes, definitely.
And now you can go on social media and somebody, whether it's Rhys, you said you got 18 followers. You can go on there and say whatever you want to say and be heard by them 18 followers. Okay. Right. And then also it gave people a platform.
Right.
With their business, with their talent, so forth and so on. And the reason why I feel like I didn't gravitate to it was because when it hit, I already had these.
Correct.
Are you with me?
Right. Correct.
I didn't lack attention. Not that I had so much attention, but I didn't lack attention.
Right.
I had a voice. I was already on the radio and doing comedy, whatever. And then, of course, my platform, same thing, whether it was comedy, radio, so forth and so on. So how do y'all think about that? Is it filling any void for you that you may have had?
I don't think it filled a void because I think I was I'm the same way. I didn't search for any more attention than I was already getting, and we really are not proponents of attention.
Sure.
Our platform was what it was in relation to the extent of who we was trying to deal with, associated with, and all of that good stuff. It gave a voice to those who felt like they needed to be heard.
No doubt.
That part of the outlet, it is gratifying to a certain extent because more people get to hear you and interact with how you think this, that, and the other. But me personally, even with you, I think it was just because we came from that era and culture, like you said earlier, that we didn't expose a lot, and we didn't, like Drake say, we don't have Twitter fingers. It's like that's a whole different world of going.
Yeah.
back and forth and all that with somebody you don't even know sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And sometimes I find myself getting in arguments on social media. I was like, Corey, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah,
Corey,
right.
what you be arguing about? Like sports and different things?
Like
It could be-
situation, it could
yeah,
be
it
like
could
what's
be-
going on right now.
Yeah.
You know, the political environment.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, no, what are you doing? Well,
I know.
Yeah.
I be the
Care
same
about
way
what
because
they
I
think.
be done replied and then somebody replied and I'm
I've
like,
actually sat up there
man,
and-
I'm not finna reply to you again.
right. I've actually sat up there and typed something and like, I ain't finna send this.
I can't.
reply.
I'm doing
I
too
gotta go to
much.
work in the
Right,
morning.
right,
Yeah.
I ain't got time for this.
Rhys, you not really engaged on it like that.
Not even a
Have you
little bit.
ever replied to anybody, Rhys?
On my 18, I hadn't never even posted on it. I mean, I just got a profile pic, and I think my daughter had to get that for me.
Yeah.
So she called me a creeper. Yeah. I'm one of those types that's
Go on everybody else
go on
page.
everybody else's page.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's me.
So that's what they call that, a creeper.
They call it a creeper.
Now, Farouk, you because you know, man, you've been this way since college. You like philanthropy, activist, entrepreneur, all that, and so you really in tune with, you know, Black lives and the whole shebang. So I see some of your posts that you have, you know, and they good, you know, but yours be more statements.
Right.
You
That's
know,
statements.
it's like things that you'll say like supporting black business,
Right.
and all that type of
So
stuff.
what it did do, because on that particular page, I got about 13,000 followers.
Okay.
So if I'm going to use it, me personally, because that's who I was prior to, like you say, before that. So that's 13,000 people that I can just share something with for conscious purpose. Because it's just, for me, it's just putting something on your mind.
On your mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now wait, I do have my students following me.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got to watch it.
Well, but this is the thing, and yeah, you do have to be careful.
When they following you now, if you like something on another page and they follow
I don't like nothing that they do.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm talking about if you like something on the page that they follow, they can see that you liked it. You didn't know that part.
Yeah, and I'm cautious of that.
Okay.
But I'm more so on there because that's one of the ways I communicate. with
Correct.
them.
Right.
Because that's what it is.
That's
man.
what it is. Yeah.
Social media with these kids, and they'll be in my classroom on it, and I'll say, hey, okay, since you're gonna be on social media, I need you to do a TikTok about the digestive system,
Gotcha.
you know, or a TikTok about the skeletal system,
Right.
You know, I need you to label the bones and tell me what it you call out the bones and tell me where it's at.
So you using it, social media.
Education.
Yeah,
Education.
and I want to see it.
Right.
Now they think they over there dancing,
Yeah.
pointing at the bone.
Yeah.
But they
learn it.
They learn it.
Okay, I see you.
And sharing.
Yeah,
I see you being teacher of the year.
and that's minimum work for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause now they teaching themselves.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back and I'm watching. I'm
Yeah.
like, let me see your work. Let me see your content. And they'll show it and they'll dance to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so you know, where's the femur at? She'll show me. All right. Where's the humerus at? And they'll show me.
Yeah.
Show me in the dance. And then they do it. And I was like, okay. So now you know.
That's what's up.
That's dope. Let's talk about how we met. I feel like a lot of people on social media, you know, they meet via social media. I've actually met a couple of people, believe it or not, comedians on social media, you know. So I want to go with how I met you guys. Start with you, Corey. When my mama got married and we moved to Missouri City from 4th Ward. 4th Ward in a city, at that time in most cities, suburb, new, a lot of black folk out there. It was pretty dope. What I didn't like about it though was I seen people with basketball goals out there don't even play.
Don't even play.
It's just in the yard. I'm riding my bike every day. I don't see nobody hooping nothing. These, you know, they like rich. I mean, you know, at that time I'm thinking, man, they just got it. They just, you know, got bread. One day I'm riding my bike and I see this boy out here playing with his aunt.
Yeah, my aunt. She was outside. She used to play with me. We was probably like 6 years apart.
Yeah.
And she played with me every day.
Wow.
And so, yeah, she was the athlete.
And she was dogging it
Yeah.
too, but nevertheless.
This boy here, he rides his bike down my street. My Aunt Amanda, rest her soul. She said, who is that? And I was like, I don't know. Because I didn't know him.
Right.
And so we playing. And so she gets tired. She like, you know, I'm ready to go inside.
Yeah.
But I'm balling. And so she like, why don't you ask him, do he want to play? I was like, I don't know him.
Was he like standing in front of your yard hoping you?
Get this. This boy on a bike with no seat. He ain't had no seat on the bike.
I'm from Fort Ward.
He checking his tires right by my mailbox. And so she's like, he want to play. I was like, I don't know him. So she's like, you want to play with him? You want to play ball? He's like, dropped his bike right there in the street. Came over there, started shooting. I was like, what's your name, man? He was like, Marcus. And he's just giving me work. I mean, I'm like, okay, So, but that's how he just came over.
And it seemed like I was over every day.
After that,
it was a wrap.
His bike started working when he left.
And then me and Rhys and Corey had a crew of cats that they would hang with.
Yeah.
But I met Rhys at school.
Gotcha.
6th grade, right?
Yeah, this 6th grade. The end of 6th grade was when I met Rhys at towards the end of the 6th grade year. And me and Rhys, did we have a class together? No, because Rhys is the smart one.
I think history. We had
history.
together.
And so then me and Rhys, through the little crew that they was hanging with, we all started hanging together. But the three of us kind of stuck.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was about 8 of us.
About 8 of us, with Anthony, with really, Sean, with Wilbert, and Tommy, and everybody, right? So then that's how I met Rhys. Then when I get to TSU, now Rhys is at TSU, Corey is at TSU, but Rhys is in the engineering program. Corey is over there with science and pharmacy and all that type of stuff. So now I run into this Muslim brother.
That was me.
This Muslim brother who was started off ranking on me because I was wearing, you know how we dress, Corey.
They back though.
Yeah.
But finish.
I was wearing, we was wearing the khaki shorts with the Argyle socks, with the Cole Huns, either a Tommy Hilfiger or polo. And we would have our pouch.
So y'all was running around looking like Panama Jack. I'm like,
we had our pouches because me and Corey, we had about how many charge cards we had, Corey?
Every last
everything from Marshall Fields,
Lord and Taylor's,
Mason. We had them all because remember they was in the student center.
Yeah.
So and we charged all that up. Rhys, I'm gonna get to him in a second. He was smart. Frugal, he tight, still got money saved from middle school. He on something totally different. But we had that, but Keelan was ranking on me. Now why, brother?
Well, it was good ranking because because believe it or not, although I had my own, because now the term which I was doing, it was a vibe.
Yeah.
So y'all had your own little swag and vibe.
Yeah.
But I actually liked it, but I didn't like it because didn't nobody turn me on or nothing like that. It's nowhere in the world that I could have. I mean, I came up in Hiram Clark. We looked at cats that went to Willow Ridge, like, cause y'all had, it was a big thing for us. This crazy, it almost sounds like slavery, but when we found out y'all had carpet.
At school.
To y'all, that was probably nothing, but to somebody going to another school, that's a big deal. You know, that was what anybody who didn't go to Willardridge, they got carpet over there. it probably was 2 inches of carpet. Who knows? But all we know is y'all had carpet. So we looked at it like, that's the bougie Missouri City Negroes. Yeah. So to meet you, and like, okay, that's what they do. This nigga got on a purse. And but the amazing part about it is, show you how y'all had to been doing this a while because he was comfortable. You know how if you ain't comfortable with something, you're gonna say, well, nigga, take it off. But it was like, this is my bag. I'm gonna open it up and get my shades. When my shades on, lock my bag back. I'm like, it was a whole procedure. I'm like,
we had our planner in there. We had our Ray-Bans, our credit cards, because they had little slots for your cards and everything, and maybe some gum or something.
Rolodex for the number.
Yeah, right. I'm talking about confident and organized. That was not something I had. I just live life on a day-by-day basis. He actually has a place where he puts his glasses, like who does his shades, who does that, but that's how we met.
First time me and Farouk hung out and Rhys was there. I tell this story all the time because it's the first time I ever got arrested. I've only been arrested twice. Let's call it apprehended. I've
That
never
boy
been
got
I've never been
The
processed.
team probably.
Yeah, detained.
Well, man, when they put cuffs on your wrist,
That's rich.
that's arrested. Now, I tell this story all the time. This is how, really, I don't even know how Keelan and me are even partners because this should have been a sign of, now, bro, y'all shouldn't be together. You know what I'm saying? So me, Keelan, and Rhys go to Prairie View.
Right.
Homecoming. We leave in TSU. Keelan says, y'all ain't gonna get nothing to drink. You know, he talked like that with it. Y'all ain't gonna get no drink.
Right.
We was like, drink? Like, you know, we don't even,
That
first
boy-
of all, we barely drank.
Why he saying that like he never heard a bit? We said drink. Missouri City had the most alcoholics in the nation.
No.
Let's get that
No, but
straight.
see, us as a crew, we didn't start drinking till we was 21.
Till we was 21.
Right.
Not you.
In college.
Yes, I know, but
I was in college. I was at TSU 2 years before you got there.
I know, but
Or was it one?
No, it was 2. It was 2.
Yeah,
you was there
okay.
2 years before I got there. But what I'm saying is, we was barely drinking and definitely not drinking and driving.
Like I was drinking Zima.
Yeah, Zima. So we stopped at the gas station right down Sophomore before you get on the freeway.
Yeah.
I got a Zima. Rhys probably had a Zima. We might had a Boone's for him.
We had Boone's for him.
But you, no, not we. Me and Rhys had a Boone's for
I
him.
probably suggested that for you all because you all didn't want to get anything else. Okay, well, get a
You
Boone's
had
for
a
him.
Mad Dog 2020.
That's correct.
Corey, the boy opened up, pour a little liquor out, not for the dead homies. This is not for anybody that he know that's dead.
No, this
he
add
pour
that
liquor out
add
so
that
he
Kool-Aid.
can get the Kool-Aid pack, slide that in there, shake it up. Me and Rhys
Sweeter.
is looking at this boy like, dog, who are we with? Rhys looking at me like, bro, and I'm like,
you like, why you got
I
me in
learned
all
that
this?
at
here?
TSU though.
you may have, but bro, we had never seen alcoholism at its finest. Not like this.
Okay.
We drive in the PV. When we get there, one thing me and Farouk had in common was we ain't finna stand no line. So this was one thing. We ain't stand no line. Boys sneaking in the party. We sneaking in. The laws keep stopping us. Finally, Rhys get in there. He run with some Omegas. I don't know how he leave us. He go running with the Omegas. They snuck in. Me and Rook stayed outside. Boom, we get in. Them laws already had told us, hey, do not come in this door again. So boom, we get in now. And I just don't feel right because Rhys, I don't know where Rhys at. I feel responsible for Rhys. So I say, bro, we got to go look for Rhys. He ran this way. So we go downstairs underneath the baby dome, party upstairs. And lo and behold, me and this boy walking and talking, and them same laws that told us stay out this doorway.
Yeah.
Man,
Appeared.
I was so scared because you can't hear a scream down here.
No.
We're in a basement, and you hear the music upstairs.
Right.
The lawman jacks up Keelan, got Keelan up against the wall. Keelan is talking. Who the hell he think he dealing with? This nigga don't know me. And I'm sitting up here like, who are you? Like, this nigga don't know who my daddy is. You know, I had never been around nobody that's talking to the loud. I can't even say what he was really saying. I'm just giving you a glimpse. The dude hitting Keelan against the wall. And I just tell the dude, hey man, you ain't gotta do me like that. Just, you know, he cuffed me. I pulled my head over my eyes. They cuffed us. They took us up, walked us through the party. I remember as soon as we got up there, to this day, I just remember this girl saying, "Ooh, niggas can't go nowhere."
Yeah.
And I was sitting there just thinking, man, we haven't done nothing that warrant this particular comment.
Right.
Dog, they threw us in that car on top of each other with some other guys that had been fighting. Like, oh man, this is crazy. Rhys come, man, what happened? I said, Rhys, get my keys, get the car. Rhys get my keys, the loud man push Rhys. Don't make no fast move around no loud. Bro, he just getting my keys.
Right.
Long story short, we get to the thing. The man says, hey, if y'all don't have any warrants,
Right.
I'm letting you go.
Right.
But you gotta leave Waller County. But if you have warrants, prepare to spend the night.
Right.
I was like, oh, whew, I'm good. Right? But I look over to this fool and he...
Hey. Let me give y'all context because unlike some, I had been driving since I was 14. So I accumulated traffic tickets between 14 and 20, whatever we had. So for real, between 14 and 20 something, every year I had traffic tickets. It was not a time where I didn't have warrants in those years. So I was really playing Russian roulette in a car. If this is an omission, I kept traffic ticket warrants. So I was prepared at all times. You can continue, but I was prepared for this to happen.
I look up, get my wallet, boom, take out my license, give it to the law. While I'm doing that, Keelan takes out a paper license, slides his wallet in his polo boot. And I'm going,
right.
I'm green, because I ain't got partners like this here,
yeah.
right? So I'm like, what is he doing? So that boy hand that law man that paper ID or driver's license and says, he made Rasul. He said, what? My name is Imaid Rasul. I was like, nigga, I thought your name was Keelan. So Keelan looking at me like, Imaid Rasul. Like, and I'm going, the man was like, hey, man, I heard you. This was the law. He frustrated. Hey, man, I heard you. I got it. I just want to make sure you know it's Imaid Rasul. Man, he ran my license. I'm clear. Imaid's license was clear as well.
Yes.
And so then we was able to ride out. But that's how me and this cat, and then it was like from that day, boom, we there. Want to get to what I learned from y'all, though. Corey, we grew up, your daddy was the Heathcliff Huxtable of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right? And watch this. My son play ball now, and kids be needing a ride.
Right.
And I don't want to give it to them. I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't. But what I always think about is, man, your daddy gave us rides.
Right.
Picked us up, took us home. So
right.
Every time I feel like I do not want, take these when Eric, hey, can you take such home? I'll be like, no, they got a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
But I think about, man, somebody picked you up.
Right.
And did that. And so I brought that up because do you remember, and I ain't getting too deep in it, but do you remember at once upon a time when you wasn't kind of feeling your daddy when we got a little older? You remember that?
Yeah.
And do you remember when I told you, I said, no, sir,
Yeah.
because your daddy was the daddy that we all not just wish we just wished our dads
Yeah, he was there.
was like that when we was growing up. He was at your game.
Right.
He pick us up, we go to hoop. He give his Exxon card.
Yeah.
We getting Gatorade and Snickers and chips. This Negro had a car when we was in middle school. And talking about he didn't want it.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and my dad had that talk during the Christmas break.
Yeah.
And he was like, I had you a car. Because we was talking about me getting my son a car. I was like, whenever he wanted, he can get it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you wasn't like that. And I was like, I mean, we talked about how he gave me that car.
Yeah.
I still don't think he gave me that car.
Yeah, he gave you that car. Your daddy gave you that car.
Nah, but he was a good dude, man.
Yeah, good dude. Good dude.
I mean, he's not the best. He's not a perfect man.
But
nobody is.
Nobody is.
But what's crazy, I identify like with how you look at his dad as a child because I identify with how sometime King looked at me as a father. How his friends think I'm a superstar.
They think you're a superstar. Right.
But to him, I was kind of I was clouding his space.
Overbearing.
I was overbearing. Right. But what I was trying to do was
I was gonna get
not only make sure that you get there, but the cats that also made you look good and you liked, I made sure they got there.
Yeah.
So because I knew if I didn't go get them, they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But you don't understand the totality of what I'm doing because I'm older.
Yeah.
So you looking at it like, man, my daddy ain't. And then for a second, even with me as a father, excuse my French, you sometimes want to look at him and be like, boy, fuck you.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm doing?
Yeah, right.
I'm going to South Lawn to pick up this boy to make sure he doesn't go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm going all the way to A-Leaf to pick up this boy because he's
keeping him out of trouble.
Yeah. And you in the car like, You hate them but the thing about it is what's messed up. I'm gonna let you get back to it. What's crazy is society will also turn your kid against you because it's not a lot of black fathers. So you almost like a star, even to a coach. Like, oh, your daddy here? Because your partner starts saying, your daddy here?
Yeah.
Your dads are supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So he don't even want his dad there.
Yeah.
Because that ain't cool.
Yeah. So watch this here, because I want to show this, because I think this is why I didn't have this need for this social media, because I have this real thing here.
Right.
I just want to show you something. So when me and you had that talk, I was like, nah, Corey, people make mistakes, people fall off, but now, dog, your daddy is high on our and I'm talking about all of us, in our eyes, still, right? And so watch this. So then Keelan, I'm going to you, then I'm finna come to you, Rhys. So Keelan's son is in college now, right? And Keelan, I could not believe he turned out to be the father he turned out to be. And I don't mean that like he wasn't gonna take care of it.
Please explain that.
I'm talking about I'm talking about as present as you was. Like, you really involved yourself in AAU with your son and everything. Like going to practice, going to the tournaments, going to workouts and getting him everything he needed, taking him to camps. And I was like, dang, Farouk is on it. But then, like you said, you was a little overbearing to your son or whatever. Things may didn't go how you planned it as relate. And remember, me and you had this talk. And I had to remind you that, homeboy, you have done a fantastic job.
Right.
With your son.
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. It was in the back of the shop.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you have raised a kid on a roll.
Yeah.
I mean, that's every year.
Yeah.
Athletic scholarships.
Yeah.
No babies out of wedlock, no drugs. Ain't been a problem.
That part.
And a lot of times we focus on some sports.
Or something like that. When they did what they supposed to do.
When they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got to, it's a reality check, because I think what happened is, too, we start looking at those things as norms. When you look at the percentages, they not norms.
Right.
So a cat looking at it like, hey, bro, I did what you asked me to do. I got a scholarship. I'm going to ain't this what you want?
Ain't this what you want?
But the part that I'm not really interested in no more, you pissed off about it.
You pissed off about it.
So it was it's a reality check.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Rhys, I'm finna tell you, and you was wise beyond your years when you told me this when we was in college. So one time I go to Rhys to get some money, and excuse me, baby, but I'm be honest, my wife is in here, so I gotta let her know what I'm getting ready to say. I had to go to Rhys to get some money, because back then that's when you would take ladies to a motel. Motel. You needed about $20.
Motel?
Hourly. Yeah, hourly. Tweed is he trying to act like he don't know, but
motel.
Sony.
I mean, motel to me is like you not knowing about alcohol when we was talking about the store. So it's my turn. $20? No, I'm just joking.
I know you just joking. But anyway, I go to Rhys and I say, Rhys, I need to borrow $20. And Corey, no, if you borrow money from Rhys, you got to give a DNA sample. You got to give your driver's license number. It
ain't even worth it.
It ain't worth it.
Give me your driver's license. I need that to get in the motel.
What you need it for? What you need it for?
He act like he don't know where you stay.
Where you going?
He act like he a bank, right? And so I'm Rhys. I need $20. And he was like, so he gave me the 20, but he's like, so what you about to do? And I said, I'm finna take her to the motel. He's like, oh, you ain't gonna take her out? And I was like, nah. I was like, she like a little old, you know what I'm saying? You know? And so Rhys was like, oh, I thought you was different. I said, what? He said, I thought you was different. I said, what are you talking about? He say, just cause she a little old, don't mean you gotta treat her like a little old. Do you remember that, Rhys?
I remember that.
What made you say that to me? Because you messed me up, man. You messed me up. I ain't lying. That statement messed me up when we was in college. Because, I was just like, I just need 20. Yeah, she can't go to Chili's. She going straight to the,
Get that $20 worth.
I remember that. It could have been having a sister, present with a mom, that type of stuff. But at TSU, we seen how dudes did women back then.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those things, don't fall into that same trap.
Yeah.
How guys treat women.
Yeah.
And you hear something about this type.
Even if that's what she wants.
Yeah, if that's what she wants.
I mean, because think about it, you can't change her condition in her context until you show her something different of what she should be expecting.
Yeah.
So that make a lot of sense.
Rhys even said that. He said, "You don't think she want to have a good? You don't think she want to go out and eat? You don't think?" And I was like, "Oh, probably. Yeah, she probably do.
She probably do. Right.
I was like, she probably do." Rhys, let's talk about when your mom got sick. I'm just bringing up some things. I want to show you. I struggle with the social media because I got real stuff.
Correct.
When your mom had the bout with cancer.
Yes.
You were shook up.
Oh, yeah.
You were shook up, and I remember we came together. We prayed, said some good, everything gonna be good, and of course things worked out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I guess I'm bringing these things up because I'm sharing with you how it's hard for me on social media.
Correct.
I'm just sharing with you my feeling. It's hard for me to get into that type of stuff.
Right.
When I've had these tangible things,
Right, that really happened.
Because
that's best friends. Because look what you said. We prayed.
Yeah, we prayed.
Anybody else too cool? Well, we finna pray.
We prayed because he was rock. He's like, man, my
Right.
mom got cancer. We was like, oh man, and so mom's still here.
Right.
All that good stuff. Then I want to show you this one. I knew these boys here, Farouk, was my dudes. My house got broken into in the 10th grade. And they stole all my clothes.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. At that time, I'm about 5'5". I'm somewhere right there.
Yeah.
I'm little. They stole all my clothes. Broke in the house, stole all my clothes.
Yeah.
And Corey and Maurice, these boys, without having to do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Without having to do any, Cash App. None of that. These boys gave me Guess jeans. Because see, these boys, they parents had a little money.
Well, you hadn't adapted yet.
I was still.
You was still coming from Fourth Ward. You was glad to get in that little house.
Yeah.
You had grass in the front yard. Nigga, that was some new. So you had to graduate into that.
They got me Guess jeans, Janera, all that. And watch this, gave me clothes that was better than the clothes that them evil devils stole from me.
Right.
And them boys gave me them clothes, man. Couple pair of jeans, couple of outfits, to get me started.
Yeah.
And man, I ain't never forgot that.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. I ain't never forgot that. And that's why I've always said, if I make money and I'm able to do stuff, I'm going to be doing it.
Right.
Because, stuff like that just kind of stick with you.
And it's good that you say that because now you truly distinguishing real friends from social media and the hype behind what that really means.
Yes.
Y'all crying about something that discussed on here when it's people that had real life relationships because that don't even exist no more.
No.
A cat man, I'm not finna get that boy my J's. They clothing is just so much different. Nah, he can't get these jeans. Boy, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's what what your mama gonna do?
Yeah. And I done learned lessons. Like, we joke Rhys, because Rhys, why was you so frugal with money? I mean, it started early. I'm saying, it started early and it's still here.
Yeah, still here. Probably just reading, mom, business major, accounting in school.
Right.
So it's always money and finance was just something I always picked up and it was easy to me.
Yeah.
Reading stuff as far as buying a house, how much money you should put down. Can you afford it?
Yeah.
What happens if you lose your job? Do you got 6 months to pay for all that stuff?
Right.
So it was just something I kind of pick up on and just stay.
So Rhys always say, Corey, and I'm gonna let you go. He always say it, man, you need to have something for a rainy day, right? Well, COVID came. I had rainy day money when COVID hit.
Yeah,
I even had rainy a couple of months money.
Right.
I ain't have rainy year money.
Yeah.
I didn't have rainy year money. And my job it depends on me being on that road.
Right.
And so I was like, when this hit, I was like, whoa. Well, I got something got to take place here. This is
I remember when it hit. I was like, well, because we talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I wonder how my boy Mark doing. So I was like, hey, man, if you need some, because we still had our job. We were still getting the check.
Yeah, for sure.
First and 15th, it was hitting.
Yeah.
And, we wasn't hurting. So I was like, if you need something, let me know. And he was like, oh, I'm good. Which is what he always gonna say that.
Right.
But yeah, I meant that.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
I had to give some money. I didn't have to give him, but I gave some money to my brother because he's in the bartending business.
Exactly, and that shut down.
Yeah. So I gave him I did something for him, and then I said, hey, I asked my wife first. She said, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
So I gave him a little check, and he was like, man, thanks, I really appreciate it, and I love you. He started crying. I was like, man, you ain't gotta cry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know you happy you got it, but he's like, I promise I'll pay you back. And I was like, and I pulled one of your moves. Because I remember I asked you for some money once, and I said, I'm gonna get this back to you. He said, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't give it back to me, I ain't tripping.
Right.
I didn't give it to you to get it
To
back.
get it back.
Right.
Yeah, don't give away what you feel like you gotta expect back. Right.
From you never give something that if you don't need it, it ain't hurting you. Hey, don't worry about getting it back.
Right.
Yeah. We almost done, y'all. But I learned, man. I'm just saying. I'm just taking time, and what'll make it, make it. What won't. But I just learned so much, man, from y'all. Farouk, let me tell you what I learned and what people on social media can really get from this. When me and you linked up, I don't think, people understand this Muslim Christian relationship that we had.
Right.
I remember my grandfather when I first, said I took Keelan over to the my grandparents, trying to get some money. In college you go try to get $20, $25 from somebody. And me and Farouk, we over there, and I forgot to tell Farouk, oh man, my grandfather, he old, he 93 now, but he was old then.
Right.
And I forgot to tell him, he an old fire brimstone pastor. He ain't gonna understand. So anyway, he said, young man, what church you go to? He said to Keelan. Keelan was like, I go to the mosque. I'm a Muslim. So my grandpa was like, what? So my grandpa, I remember, he was like, Mark, let me talk to you. Mark, let me talk to you.
What are you doing?
So he said, hey, brother, he say, is he Muslim? I said, yeah, he Muslim. Oh, well, they don't believe in our God. I said, no, they believe in God. No, he said, they don't believe in God. I said, no, they believe in God. Jesus saved all that, It's okay. Well, Marcus, y'all ain't equally yoked. I said, we not getting married. We are roommates in college, Right. So it's cool. But his family, Farouk family, my family, boom.
And it's crazy that you say that, but even with Grandpa, you gotta respect it.
I did.
No, I know you did, but I'm just saying, even from my standpoint, I mean, even as a younger man, I respect it because if you're not devout, even in how you perceive, if you're not devout, what are you? You know what I'm saying? But I think us coming out of a newer generation, when we start as men, when we look at all our commonalities, the basis of the moral fabric by which we were brought up. Yeah. When you see all of those similarities, it's almost like you can get past trying to totally understand God's plan, because ultimately He is the, saying, provider and creator, and it's sometimes we jug too much at trying to do, because all He telling, hey, just do what I told you to do.
Just do what I told you to do.
Because I told him what to do, and I told him what to do. Now y'all talking about something I ain't even asked y'all to talk about.
Exactly.
So that was the beauty in it, because then we get to the point where, because honest, even to this day, sometimes when I talk to people, I'd be like, so what you think about Jesus? I said, I believe in him. What you believe in him? I said, I believe God sent him. Muslims believe that God sent Jesus. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
I actually believe that they attempted to crucify him.
Yeah.
Now they crucified him. I said, no, the truth's still here. Crucified means it's gone. That's, they were like, wait a minute, what you talking about?
You over the head.
But at the same time, but it's beautiful because now, because that's what we was able to do because we're in the same house and this boy, so you really not gonna eat all day today, Farouk?
Yeah.
When Ramadan come around, he was like,
that's what I was getting ready to talk about. So I had no idea, and that's what I'm saying. Instead of beefing over stuff, it's sometimes you need to learn. Like I remember when we first became roommates, we go to the grocery store, we got a little Lone Star, all that old type of stuff. We
did?
Yeah, I remember we got that Lone Star. Yeah, we used to go eat at the fish market with the Lone Star card.
Sure did.
What did you talking about?
It was a short-lived lick.
Yeah, it was. But we caught it. Yeah, we caught it. And we'll go. I get them bacon, and Farouk would be like, "Get that turkey bacon." I'd be like,
right.
And I had never heard of turkey bacon.
I knew it was in the stove, right?
Beef sausage, or just what I was like.
Right.
What? Yeah. I mean, I never even knew this new way of of eating was even out there because I only know just what I know. And a lot of times on social media, that's what you getting, a lot of people who just know what they know.
Right.
They're not even opened up to another way, another world.
Not even willing to hear it.
Not even willing to hear it.
Their replies are totally within that scope.
Within their scope.
And you how you not reading the other stuff?
Right.
Like you just stuck on what you know.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
Beliefs.
Yeah, that's funny. I and it's funny. Going back to real quick the best friend and what that means because. The best friend, it's like, man, you looking out for the best interest of your best friend because it's a reflection of you.
No doubt. Right.
You know what I mean? So this is really why you wonder why you mad I'm talking to her. Cause she this. And if you with her, that mean I like that. If you go with her, that mean I like her.
Yep.
To everybody else. Mm-hmm. Cause people associate like that. Cause I'm funny story. like when I kept him from being gay. So quote unquote,
I believe it.
Boy, explain that.
I'm just saying this is best friend stuff. Cause this whole situation can be.
I don't want that goodbye association on that one. That's how you get goodbye association on that one.
Look at that boy explain that.
Explain that.
Listen, because and listen, we have to preference these conversations.
Yes.
Nothing against gay people. I love y'all from a distance. I'm just playing. But so we had in the communication department, you had people from every stroke of life, characters of all kind. The one character that we had that was super flamboyant, but he was talented and he made it.
You know what you're talking about, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Nat Turner. Yeah. But he made it his business to be our friend. Because, we and let's preference this, y'all. We talking about 93, 94, 95 type. So y'all got to understand the climate in America was that, men who wanted to be men, it was okay for us to be comfortable in our skin and being men without being called homophobic because we didn't want to be gay or
we didn't he wasn't bad.
No. We even laughed and
talked with him.
Right. Yeah. He was cool. Yeah, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? So neither here nor there. Cool so much so on communication because we had to work together in groups and do projects and everything. So hey, cool, this, that, and other. So he, I don't know where he was getting his money from. Because remember, that nigga used to dress.
Remember, he had two doctors. He had two doctor friends.
He had two doctors.
One in Atlanta, one in Houston.
That's the part.
Yeah.
He had two doctor friends, whatever, who was funding his lifestyle.
Yeah.
So he was flamboyant. I'm talking about this the only dude I know that it'll be hot outside and he'll be strolling across the campus with his umbrella up.
Yeah.
He was that flamboyant.
Remember, he tried to pledge, AKA.
He tried to pledge. He did?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, he's flying out to go see one of his doctor's friends for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. We don't have cars.
And he offers Mark the BMW at the time, the 325, that was the jaunt.
Yeah.
He was like, Mark, keep the BMW while I'm out of town. Of course, Mark at the time was acting like a 2020 person in relation to. He wasn't acting like a 1995 person that would be asked that question. He was acting like, hey, everything's great. You're a hater. We was in 1995.
Different time.
So it was different time. So here, Mark, take the keys. Mark got the keys and everything. And now it's the weekend home. I don't know. I think it was a big game that weekend or whatever. Boy, come on. Guess what, boy? Natie's gone out of town. Natie's gone out of town. So what is this conversation? Yeah. He was like, nah, he gave me the keys to the BMW. He told me to keep it for the weekend. We finna kick it. I said, no, we're not. He said, what you tell you got your car fixed? Nah, we ain't got no car. We finna go to the game. We gonna have girls in there with us. Don't matter. I said, Mark, if you grab that steering wheel, sit in that seat and press that gas, you're associated. You tripping, Farouk.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
No, I'm not. If you get in that car and drive that orange 325 that they know belong to him, they're going to associate you. Mark, man, we just going out for the weekend. I'm not getting in. So at this point, I gotta take a stance. Well, if you do go, I'm not riding with you. I will see you at the event. Have fun. He was like, this boy here was kind of the blues about this. Because it wasn't about the cheese, it was about this BMW. He was really being selfish about our how people perceive. Because he always have been, I don't give a damn what they say. Yeah, because my outfit on the bed. I'm finna jump in this BMW and we gone. So I was like, nah, Mark. So I really had to go to trial with this boy on don't do. And then after that, he was like, damn, K, for real, huh? I get it now. That would have been a monumental, still talked about to this day. This would have, remember when Mark drove such car? Yeah, but that's friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, we had a lot of funny moments, but that's one of them.
I'm going to end with this. Y'all, I love you guys and the...
This boy finna give us some money.
No. We still in the pandemic. Them virtual shows don't pay like them in-person shows. Them face-to-face joints. But... I'm gonna end with this one. What I get from y'all with Corey, man. Corey's a kind, sweet, loving. Now he'll roach a gal. This back in the day. He will roach a gal. But outside of that, won't he do a Rhys? He'll roach a gal. But that's back in the day. But man, he a kind-hearted, good dude, bro. Give you the shirt off his back, the whole nine. And love that. With Rhys, man, the big thing is the structure, the thinking of, being 2-3 steps ahead. Have me looking down the line. Don't just look right now. Yeah, you're going to get the car, but can you keep up the note? Can you keep up the maintenance? Can always thinking just outside of the car.
Right.
Which I think people need to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And outside of being a good dude, all that good stuff, but that's more the strong suit. With Keelan, man, I love the confidence, and then watch this, K. Not only the confidence, but then the stress-free. I want to end with this story. When we was in college, our lights was off for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In our apartment. At this time, not that my lights ain't never been off.
Right.
But they been back on. It was lights out. They on.
Right.
Once we gonna rally this money, get it together, put the lights back on when I was a kid. Well, our parents had basically told us, y'all on y'all own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this time, y'all on y'all. Lights off. 2 weeks. We stand on the corner of Sophomore and Ennis.
Yeah.
Lights off. He don't seem worried. I am like, bro,
This not right.
the lights off, man. And over there, when the lights off, the water cold. Ain't no hot water.
Yeah.
You know, now phone still on.
Yeah.
Lights out. But watch this here. I'm watching Farouk operate as if the lights on. Girl still coming over. Listen to me. I was like, how are you inviting girls over here?
And no light.
And no lights on. Boy got candles on, you know. And then watch it, not only that, I'm finna make it funny. I mean, he getting ready to be like, what we need lights for? We gonna cut them off anyway. I mean, you know, it just opened me up to like, bro, relax.
Right.
You know, enjoy, you know.
The
how to make
girls
them.
had fun with
They
them
had
candles.
fun. And so now I found myself, cut some lights on. Nah, it ain't none. We ain't got none. They got to go take a shower. The water ain't cold. Yeah, it's going to be cold. Let me get in there with you. It's going to be cold. And so, man, listen, I appreciate y'all riding with me.
Yeah, this is great.
Man, I thank y'all. Man, I thank y'all for joining me. And hopefully y'all will come to some of my shows at some point. And, you know, we make it right.
Damn, that's crazy. And we all.
Oh, what?
I just wanted to make sure. We all still married to the same people that we.
Yeah.
I had to make
You had
sure.
to make sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to your family, Beverly, King, which is Keelan.
Yeah.
The number 2, second Keelan,
Farrah.
and Ferris.
The one that slipped in here.
The one that slipped in there. Corey with Kelly, with Blake, with Brooke, with Bailey. Maurice with Joy, with Shalom, with Rhys.
Twin.
And with the twins, with Rhys and Naomi.
But you got the youngest baby out of everybody.
But
right?
I got the youngest one, Charlie. I got Chase, Charlie, and Erica, of course. Rhys, how can people follow you? How can they add to your 18?
I don't even know my name. I don't know my account.
Wow.
Yeah, what's my account? REJ59, something like that.
Wow. Corey,
man.
how can folk follow you? What are you on?
I'm on Facebook. That's my name.
All right.
I use TikTok for the kids. That's
I got you.
You know. Yeah.
But you're on Facebook. You're not on Instagram.
no, I don't do Instagram
Oh, okay.
or Snapchat.
So Corey Perry on Facebook.
Yep.
Now, Farouk, you got, man, we didn't get a chance to get to all
That's
your
okay.
stuff, but you got Exotic Pop.
Exotic Pop.
You got
Cool Cup Juice.
Cool Cup Juice.
And Indian Hair King.
And Indian Hair King.
Yes.
Farouk is an entrepreneur, got his hands in all type of plans, all type of fires. How can the folk keep up with you?
Those were that. This the first time I've done this though, Mark. The whole giving out the Instagram.
Yeah. The people want it. Trust me.
I know it's because I
wanna
like
do
it organic, like just fine. But you right.
Yeah.
It's Indian Hair it's Indian Hair King on Instagram. It's Cool Cup Juice on Instagram, and it's Germatized.
Germatized
Hand sanitizer.
They just can't Google you.
They can Google it and it will come up. But I think most stuff come up. Most stuff come up about my son now when you Google that name at me, which is a good thing.
Yeah, you put him in position.
Yeah. So
For sure.
that's what's up.
And follow me at Marcus D. Wiley. Thank you for riding. This is a designated driver. We out.